Holocaust Memorial Day is the day each year when we remember the 6 million Jewish people who were systematically persecuted and murdered by the Nazis and their collaborators during the Holocaust. 27th of January is the day Auschwitz-Birkenau, the largest Nazi death camp, was liberated.
The Holocaust threatened the fabric of civilization, and the world said never again. But genocides have continued to take place across the world. In Cambodia from 1975 to 1979, Rwanda in 1994, in Bosnia in 1995, and in Darfur since 2003.
Susan grew up in Hungary and experienced anti-Semitism from a young age. In 1944, Susan was sent to Auschwitz-Birkenau, where she was separated from her family. After the war, she found out that more than 50 of her relatives had been killed, and that only she and her brother had survived.
This is Rudy. He left Germany with his family in 1937. He fled from persecution from the Nazis.
On Holocaust Memorial Day, we also remember other groups of people who were persecuted and murdered by the Nazis. These include Roma and Sinti people, sometimes referred to as gypsies, disabled people, gay people, Jehovah's Witnesses, political opponents, and many others.
What is genocide? Genocide is when a group of people are targeted for destruction just because of who they are, such as their race or religion.
The genocide does not happen out of the blue. It is a result of prejudice and persecution which sees a group treated differently from the rest of society. On Holocaust Memorial Day, we're reminded of what can happen when prejudice and persecution are left unchallenged. This image shows the 10 stages of genocide and helps us to know what warning signs to look out for.
Across the UK, thousands of local events and activities take place each year in schools, communities, libraries, prisons, museums and galleries, in faith groups and many more. These activities include candle lighting, performances, art projects, reading, talks and much more. Each event is an opportunity for people to reflect on the lives of people affected by genocide and challenge prejudice, discrimination and hatred in our own society today.
Auschwitz by Charles N. Whitaker. The semi-quaver chugging of the train on the track, and the people on board who will never go back, and the terror in the eyes of all the young ones to go, with no one knowing as the train comes to slow. Those men at the station as the ramps drop down, where humanity lost is the only crippled sound. Hope gone for those who stand behind the hard, sharp wire, and the smoke in the towers rises just a little higher. And the blue ink stabs a little harder in the skin, above the veins of despair where murder let it in, and the terror in the eyes of all those about to leave. Another train on the track, no last-minute reprieve. And the slow, crotchet chugging of the train on the track, and the people on board who will never go back.
People are still discriminated against today because of their religion, their race, their sexuality, or another element of their identity. Whilst we are not at immediate risk of genocide here in the UK, hate speech and prejudice are frequently seen online, and this number of hate crime recorded each year has been increasing.
Outside of the UK, at this very moment, genocide is taking place in the region of Darfur, which is part of the country of Sudan in Africa.
By holding this assembly, we are going to do something to mark this day, learn about genocide and remember all those affected.
My voice
My
voice can.
My voice can.
My voice can transform. Transform? Transform! Like before your very ears.
My voice is as big as my imagination.
Our voice has traveled through generations.
My voice can make you feel
My voice demands to be heard.
My voice comes to you through poetry, orality, passionately, because words are free.
My voice speaks for my family whose voices were silenced.
It's not always easy, but I try to use my voice to speak out against hatred.
Use your voice.
Your voice. Your voice.
To speak out
against injustice,
Humiliation
and hatred.